Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 versus 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match. And this one is going to be game number 2 of this best of 3 series between Clan Mystik and VeryGames. And we'll, of course, be on Mirage, Valve's version of Mirage. We see Clan Mystik setting up to do a take here. And here come the one smoke that they're going to be using. Not going to be blocking off CT spawn. And here is Scream to hold this thing off. Terrorists have already moved into the site. Going to be a very difficult retake. That was a nice shot by Smiths. NBK taking off a player at the other side of the map. So counter-terrorists actually doing a good job. Not able to stop that bomb plant, though. 2 players from CT spawn as well. Still up in 2 great headshots. Now just Irek left. But in the last game, he was able to pull out of situations similar to this. Can he do it this time, though? And he will not. 1 versus 2, and he will go down. Very nice try there by Clan Mystik, but VeryGames with a nice retake, owing that retake to some really nice headshots with those pistols. So good shooting there from VeryGames for the retake. And that'll start them off ahead here with 1 point. So, are we going to see an armor P250 buy here from Clan Mystik? And it will be a no, because they got that bomb plant, which means 3rd round they will be able to buy fully. This round is sort of a pointless round for them. I mean, they still want a point, but you see they full saved with Glocks. They might as well just all type kill into console on this round because, I mean, next round they're going to be able to buy anyway. And not much that they can do. Of course, they want to do everything that they can. Hurt the economy of their opponents. Frag a few of them would be the goal. As you see, they're dropping that bomb down instead of just rushing into a site with it. And they are trying to catch a player out of position. Get a frag off them. Unfortunately, they haven't actually hit a player yet. There's the first shot. Gonna be from KQLY, but he is now going down. Now just 1 terrorist alive. Oh, 2 left, actually. 1 on the other side of the map here. But Scream already in position to deal with him. There's NBK. And now just 1 left. Scream trying to wallbang him through the floor there. As the terrorist egresses, goes back into T-spawn. He does not want to live this round. He, of course, wants to die. If he lives, he doesn't get any money for next round. And I think NBK will be the one to land the killing blow here. No hearts. Is down there, and yes, it will be NBK to land the killing blow. Good spray control. I will be taking that player down. VeryGames wins an easy round, now up 2-0. And here comes the buy. Clan Mystik now. Let's see what they try to do here. If they try to do some sort of strategy here at the start. Or if they just split up, go for frags, drop the bomb. And they're all going B-side, so I think we got something sneaky going on here. A lot of them going up here into B, maybe going underpass and doing a boost. And no, they are just going for it. But it looks like VeryGames has actually stacked. And also will be wallbanging these players as they try to push into the site. Here is Shocks to hold it down. He actually throws a pre-nade. 2 of them low and 1 of them dead. This is a very nice hold off here from VeryGames. They seem to know that this was coming. They stacked bomb site B just in case. And it looks like they just completely rolled him, only losing Smith Z. Very nice hold off by VeryGames. It looks like VeryGames here doing a great job at the start, taking 3 points, forcing Clan Mystik into saving again. As we see, they are communicating to each other in French. Both teams are French teams. No reason to use English as an intermediary language. Intermediary, I can't even say the word, intermediary language. And I speak English as my first language. Alright, here's Existence now, trying to get a few picks at mid, not going to happen. NBK now the player to hold down mid. From short, there's a pre-shot going down. Looked like it might have hit NBK. There's a nice shot. Oh, those were 2 brilliant headshots here from NBK. Now, they're playing pretty aggressively here, CT at middle. They're peeking. That peek did not help him out, though. Kyoshima with a nice headshot. 2 saving players now trying to go short to grab those guns. They now have the guns, so it's up to Shocks to hold him off. Apex actually does have armor and an AK-47. Oh, he doesn't have armor. Never mind. No armor here, so they will be able to be taken down pretty easily. We'll be committing to B, no. And staying back middle. Trying to sneak around. Not sure where they're deciding to go just yet. They haven't even made that decision. Trying to catch players maybe off guard. Get a tell on where CTs are so they can see if they can take a bomb site. But we do have Shocks here waiting for them. They're going to have to grab a really nice shot off of Shocks to be able to take this site. And it's all up to Apex here to land this AK-47 headshot. We already have Existence rotated into position, but Existence was low and he just got wall banged. So Shocks is the man. And there's Kyoshima hopping up. Both players now will be getting guns, and we actually have Kyoshima. We'll be planting that bomb now. And Screeb comes in from the other side. Coming from B, picks off a player. Now just going to be Kyoshima left 1 player versus 2 to grab this first point here for Clan Mystik off of a save round with that bomb planted. He's got to take down 2 players, try to engage him one at a time. There's a fake defuse, and he will go down. Now Scream defusing this bomb, and VeryGames takes the first 4. But that was actually a really nice attempt by Clan Mystik on that same round. They ended that thing, fragged 3 players, and got the bomb plant. They have tons of money for this buy. And interesting to note, KQLY, just like last game, will be opping on T side in aggressive positions. So he's in a position here. He spawned so he could go for the pick mid. And I think he's going to be going for it. Will Smith Z be trying to go for a pick mid as well? He's already in position now. And KQLY will not get there before him. Oh, I think that's going to be Apex. No, actually, that's NBK. Usually Apex pushes there. Oh, Apex is on Clan Mystik this time. Sorry. And will get taken down. NBK tags the player, throws a nade, and takes him down fully. Nice job for the pick at middle. NBK just did that 2 rounds in a row. Looks like that's going to be his role for this game. Apex now in position. Oh, he gets smoked out. He's going through, though. There's a headshot. Now just 3 counter-terrorists left. Split up across the map, trying to go for some lucky picks, but I don't think it is going to happen here for Clan Mystik. VeryGames setting this thing up for the win very early to push this thing into game number 3. And just Kyoshima trying to see over that smoke. You can see just over that smoke. Irek grabs the op. He wants to actually... There's no reason to really save that because he won't get the money for next round. So, actually, now he's low. Look at that. He is wearing a red vest. Red shirt. Kyoshima goes down. Hearts engaging players on the other side of the map. And does go down. Just Irek here. Let's see if he decides to save this off. That'll be dangerous for him to do, though. If he decides to save this thing, there's a few seconds where if he dies, he'll get screwed. Because if he gets killed, once it goes counter-terrorists win, then he'll get no money for next round, and he won't have this op. There's a crotch shot taken out. Smith Z. That has to hurt, but there's the death. Goes down through a wall bang. Alright, and now VeryGames starting this thing 5 points to 0. And this, of course, is Valve's version of Mirage. The sighting on this still thrown up in the air at this point. And we'll see what's going on here. Going to be another buy here from Clan Mystik. AK-47s. Blue shell effect is kicked in. So they're now going to be able to buy. Let's check out their money. Next round is a maybe, depending upon what happens in this round. Ooh, wall bang on Irek. He's getting taken down. This is NBK who's doing that. That is deadly, and they're able to time that thing perfectly just when that player gets in a position. There's NBK on the other side of the map doing that. It's great that Valve added places to wallbang into this map. It's absolutely lovely. They have a lot of those places in Nuke as well, but some of the other maps feel like there's no wallbangy places, just like doors and those sorts of things. All right, Terra's still set up across the map going for picks. Kyoshima gives away his position with that. Scream comes back to take him down. They're going to be... I mean, they could throw nades up here at this point. And that was actually a flash there. Here's Hearts now. Going for the headshot. He gets dinked there, down to 13. So Terrace not doing too well on their picks. They got 3 players who are now low on health. And 1 who is dead. Terra's actually pushing forward here. Here comes Scream with a nice headshot. He's taken down 2 players thus far. Hearts is above him. Not able to flick up fast enough. And Shocks to hold this off. Oh, there's a 1 hit. Shocks just takes him down, clicks him to death. And there's a wall bang to the face from Shocks through the floor. This is looking like VeryGames just on fire thus far in this game. And Smithzy will be opping. Clan Mystik didn't make much happen, so they could still buy. And they will be buying here, AK-47s. They don't have everything that they'd want. They've spent all their money. They don't have a lot of smokes and flashes. They have no smokes. 2 decoys and 5 flashes amongst them. And this round is just not working out for them. They try to pick at middle, but VeryGames, once again, playing aggressively at middle, just mows them down there right at the start. VeryGames 7-0 now, taking a very easy lead. Looks like they're getting ready to roll them. I mean, Clan Mystik won game 1 against VeryGames. And, I mean, you assume, like, Mystik was sort of on their game, but this may not be their map. VeryGames probably getting into the groove here. And starting to play like we usually see them. Last game, their shots were off. This game, their shots have just been on. able to grab those one-hits. When they pick up those AK-47s, we actually see Scream has one. Ooh, as I say that, Scream dies. Terrorists now have taken middle. They sort of let him take middle this time. Oh, I love that reflex shot by Irek to see that player jump. I think they're getting ready to boost somebody. And yes, they will. Here comes Irek. So they have good position here. Oh, he sees him! Oh, Shocks takes him out. I don't know why. That didn't register or something. He didn't, not the shot register, but in his brain. Did not see that player. Apex pushing at B, and terrorists are all over the place going for these rotators. So what they did is they made it look like they were going to push into B, had players all over to try and grab frags. And there's one of the grabbed frags there from Kyoshima with the Galil on the other side of the map. So bomb's down. CTs have position on bomb. That smoke will help them grab that bomb, and they'll egress and go to bomb site A. So, unfortunate here for VeryGames, they fully stacked bomb site B because they had position on that bomb. That one smoke allowed the terrorists to grab it, and they'll be able to here to plant. So now, put it sort of where Clan Mystik will have the advantage here, because CTs have to retake. And I mean, there's a lot of places to retake from A. They've sort of given away their position already. So terrorists can set up a defensive perimeter. And there goes Smith. He's going down. This might be the round that Mystik's coming back, unless we get some great shots here from Existence. He's got 2 players to take down. And he'll be visible. Oh, there's a nice shot. And shooting him through the wall there. 1 versus 1. Bomb timer is ticking down, but Hearts is able to hold it off there. A nice AK-47 headshot. Aims have been just on in this game. This is, of course, the grand finals here. So top of the competition, they beat out teams such as Ninjas in Pajamas and Astana Dragons to put themselves here against each other as the 2 best teams in this tournament. So definitely going to be seeing some great counter-striking. Last game, it was just a little bit off, though. Shots were all over the place, but this game is seeming like it is a lot better. They are on, and this is top-level Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Ooh, Apex shows himself at middle, but then we have the perfect shot there from Smith. He actually killed him on his first shot, and he kept shooting, because that's what you do with the auto sniper. You just keep shooting with that thing. And NBK, make sure these players cannot push here at B. Flash them. They drop that bomb, so they're going for those frags. Irek actually gets picked as KQL is trying to take on an Opper. That is dangerous. You just get easily picked by him. 2 players getting ready to push into B. Oh, saw that little head peeking out. Now down to 15 health. And Scream going in for the kill here. Oh, Hearts trying to control that spray, but it's not going to happen. VeryGames wins with a bunch of smaller firefights all over the map. Clan Mystik not really controlling the bomb very well. Didn't know where they were going with that thing, and now looks like VeryGames back here with 8 points to 1 against Clan Mystik, and because of that, Clan Mystik loses their blue shell effect, and they're now at 1 point. For those of you questioning what the blue shell effect is, check out my economy tutorial for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'll explain it thoroughly in there. It's in part 3. And I'll just say it right now. It's basically when you lose over and over again, you get more money for each loss. So once you've lost so many times in a row, like Clan Mystik did, they lost, what was it, 7 or 6 rounds in a row, they get more money than if you would have just won by killing everybody. So it is a save round here. Here's Shocks. Shocks opping, which is interesting. They're actually going to be one op and then 1 auto sniper. Auto sniper, powerful weapon, but very expensive. VeryGames has gotten so far ahead in the economy. Look at that, 9K on some of their players. So far ahead that they can really buy whatever they want, and they can afford to get this auto sniper. Auto sniper usually not a good decision because it costs so much, but once you get to this point, you can afford it. Why not? Terrorists getting ready to take B, though. They're set up all... No, they're going underpass, so it's going to be a mid to A. And here's Existence. He does hear 1 player doing this. They'll probably boost at least 1 player up into the window here, which is why we're watching Existence. And there's Hearts setting up to boost Irek. This is the same boost they did before. And he will boost up to his death. And then Existence will take them on. And Smith with the auto sniper from the other side takes them down. Clan Mystik now is in some serious trouble. I don't know if they have a chance to win this game now because VeryGames ahead, 9 to 1. Goodness, that is just a terrible way to start off game 2 here. But Clan Mystik, the pressure is not on just yet because if they lose this, then there's game number 3. All Alright, here is Hearts. Pre-shoots a little bit, nothing happening. Terrace moving around the map, will be going underpass. There are defensive smokes down here from VeryGames, preventing these guys from pushing. And they've got 2 smokes left for their team to hold these players off as long as possible and force them to make a decision. They are pretty much all in the underpass, though. Scream is sort of taking on this Terrace there. Will be Hearts. Scream and Hearts have been sort of dueling this entire game. Oh, Existence goes for the frag, though. They have 3 players on this 1 player. This will make it easier for them to take bomb site B, so that's very smart. They now know 3 players are chasing them. Oh, but unfortunately, they decide to go into A. This was the wrong call here. They're going to get surrounded at this point. They can still take this site, though, because they only have 2 players to contend with. It's now a 4 versus 3, and 1 counter-terrorist is way out of position. So they can still do this, but Scream takes a brilliant shot off of KQLY. Oh. And Scream, definitely the fastest shot in the West here. Now, 2 versus 3. Trying to prevent these players. 1 sneaking up behind him, though. Here comes Shocks behind Hearts. Oh, he has an opportunity here to take this player down. He allows him to go by and get in position. Oh, my. That was some sneaky ninja stuff. Unfortunately, though, that will not pay off. And it looks like Mystik will take that. So, VeryGames got a little bit out of position there. We had Terrace go through, go underpass, and then move into bomb site A. And it looked like it was the wrong thing to do because we had 3 players here inside of A, pushed forward against 1 player. They had 4 players on this side. They could have actually gone into B, come back this way into B, and they would only have 2 players to contend with, 1 at middle. Yeah, it really would have been a good take on bomb site A. Instead, I mean on bomb site B. Instead, they did push to bomb site A, and they were able to take it, though. There's the wall banging we saw previously. We got to see it firsthand here. Doing some serious damage to poor Irek, who keeps getting hit by those wall bangs. So, alright, I think they're going to try to do this boost once again. Smith gets taken down really low. He's got his op. He wants to see when this player hops up. They can really pick off Smith at this point, because he is low. He's got the op. Oh, and they're moving a player in to deal with this. This is Existence. This is very smart by VeryGames to rotate out the op player, just in case they decide to pop up and do a boost into that window. So very nice, very smart play there by VeryGames. Well, looks like Eric's going for a pick here. I think Shocks, though, hasn't been hit yet. Should be able to take this down unless it's a perfect AK shot. And Terra is now setting up to do a bomb site B take. They have all 4 of their remaining players ready to just burst into this site. We see NBK and Shock set up a crossfire here. Get caught in the crossfire and going down. NBK on the other side, just Irek left, and there we go. Shocks takes out the last one. That's very smart to set up that crossfire here at B. I had 1 player viewing that way, 1 viewing this way. So this whole area is just a death zone that they can't get by. Also forcing them to engage both players at the same time. That's also the place where if they're pushing the site, usually 1 guy or 2 guys will jump out that window. And that'll just be a death trap for them if there's players sitting there waiting for them. Because if you jump, you lose your accuracy, even if you hit the ground. I mean, it takes a lot longer than you think. Oh, Irek goes down to 16 health. He does take damage off of Scream, though, so sort of an even trade there. Scream is now dead for Irek. It is, of course, pistoling players, so I think this is actually working out for Mystik, though. 3 versus 2. Counter-terrorists are all rotating over here. Bomb is down. And that's going to be that. It was just a massacre there. Clan Mystik, only 2 points. They need more than that. VeryGames at 11, and guess what, folks? They only have 2 chances left, so the best Clan Mystik can do is 4 points. Looking very bleak for them. Looks like it's going to be a very fast game in favor of VeryGames. By the way, yes, you're watching this at this point, you're aware that VeryGames no longer exists as a team. That's unfortunate. If you didn't know that, sorry. Alright, terrorists are all over. B side, deciding not to do a bomb site A take. They haven't been doing a lot of bomb site A takes. It's sort of a standard take in this map. There's a nice pick, though. Normally, players will set up here and take bomb site A. Just spend a few rounds to do that. I mean, we see VeryGames set up. They have a player picked. They could fall back and do a bomb site A take. Hey, that's exactly what they're doing, though. They've picked one player, and they're falling back to do a bomb site A take because they know it's going to be easier when VeryGames is spread out a little thinner. And now looks like this is their round. Existence is the only player here to deal with this. And dealing with Arak does take out Iraq, but there's a surprise from Apex. Going to be a difficult retake here from these counter-terrorists. Now just NBK left. 1 versus 4 for the retake. Probably not going to happen. We'll see if he decides to save there. I don't think he has enough money that it really won't matter. Yeah, they've got tons of money. They're moving up to 16K mark there, but there's another round for Clan Mystik. Gonna make their CT side just a little more bearable. Wow, I mean, yeah, there's one thing I've noticed from Clan Mystik, though. They haven't been doing that A-take. Normally, teams will do it every once in a while. They'll set up players inside of the apartments, inside of A, drop the smokes down. These are the standard position for smokes now. There's another one. Oh, cool, we can see the smoke on the minimap. I love that. And then just take the bomb site. But they haven't really been doing that. They've usually been setting one player to go for picks at A. Oh, look at this. Apex just walks into bomb site A. He's dead, though, but still. Goodness, they had a chance to take A right here. We're not in position. No, no, Hearts did not see Scream rotate into the site. That was very unfortunate. Terrorists have now rotated around and said, let's take bomb site A. Scream to hold it off, though. Ooh, there's a death. And now a 2 versus 3 for the take. They do have position. They can get those smokes down. They will be able to get this bomb planted. Got some wall banging. They're very confused at where that player is, actually. Oh, nice shot by Iraq. And now just Kyoshima left. 1 versus 2. NBK and Shocks moving in, setting up and take him down at the same time there. I was like, yeah, and then NBK will get that frag. There's the half. VeryGames ends this thing at 12 points. Very far ahead. Clan Mystik has to play comeback there on CT and put up the walls of defense. And this pistol round right now is going to be pivotal. Alright, and we are now starting the second half here. And as I said, pistol round will be pivotal here for Clan Mystik. They have to make this happen. If they lose pistol round, it'll be bleak for them. Keep themselves in this game, but I mean, it really looks like VeryGames is having a win out here. However, Clan Mystik has to feel some level of confidence in this because they were able to beat VeryGames on the first try there. And here comes Shocks. Looking for picks. People have rotated out of A. So terrorists have taken position middle. They're going for firefights. I think they've shown that bomb. Now they can rotate back and take bomb site A because CTs have rotated way over here. Heavy B side. So 2 players here inside of A for the hold off. Now terrorists are doing exactly what I was talking about. Rotating around and getting ready to take bomb site A. And Mystik. Oh, Mystik has already rotated their players back to A. So Mystik assumes that what they were doing is what I said, but guess what, guys? Terrorists are actually going B, so it is a double fake out. Now it's just Iraq by himself to hold this off in this very important round. I don't know if he can do it. And we see 2 counter-terrorists moving to rotate to help him out. And some shots going down. Oh, terrorists getting ready to take the site. They're actually rotating that bomb back once again. 28 seconds left. Is it going to be a triple fake out? Look at this. Shocks looks around and says, okay, guys, A's clear. Let's do the triple fake out. I can't believe we saw this. I'm very happy. Oh, no, but here come the counter-terrorists from CT Spawn. Getting a really good surround on these terrorists as they go down, and Kyoshima with some brilliant shooting flips around, takes out those 3 players. He got 3 frags there at the end, but we saw him, so no owl vision. And Clan Mystik takes the pistol round. VeryGames doing a divey. Okay, first they went they went B side at middle, and they showed themselves. So they the counter terrorists rotated out of A. So they rotated back and said, we're going A. Counter-terrorists rotated back to A. So they said, all right, fine, we're going to B. We're going to go this way to B. And counter-terrorists rotated back over to B. So they said, all right, screw that. We're going to go all the way back over here to A. And by that time, the time was really low. Terrorists had to run in. Counter-terrorists had rotated back through CT spawn and 1 through here, and they were dead. That was a crazy round. Look at all these lines. All right. Terrorists are going to try a VeryGames take here on bomb site B, as Iraq's the player to hold it off. They put Iraq in the very important positions to where it's sort of like Iraq has to do this. He is the man, and he's doing a good job, though. Oh, look at the scores there. Kyoshima with 12 frags. The next player down is 7, and he's definitely carrying the team in terms of fragging. Hearts takes off the pre-nade. Terrace try to jump into the site, but this is all in vain. Oh, what? Shox takes out Harks in a nice shot. KQLY comes out of nowhere. Takes him down with 20 health. Alright. This is the round. Will they do a third round buy? They don't. No, they do not have the money for it, so I think VeryGames will be saving. Try to make something happen on that second round, but it did not. And they are now low on the eco. Low on the eco, and they have to save another round. Blue shell effect will kick in, though, so even though they spent money on that second round, they will be able to buy in this next one. And Terrace making a good effort here at bomb site A. Oh, unfortunately, Glock doesn't have the penetration it needs. Glock definitely would need more penetration to be able to make anything happen there. As MBK tries to hold him off, and here's Existence. Not too terribly exciting. We saw those poor players get mowed down. But let's check out that money there at the start, and they will be able to full buy. Blue shell effect kicking in. Even though they weren't able to make anything happen on those first 3 rounds. Alright, Clan Mystik starting to come back, but this is the round. We now have a buy versus buy. Spy versus spy. And here's Smith Z in middle going for the big... Oh, he gets taken down by... He's not even opping. There's KQLY. We have to get now vision on that. Just making a note. KQLY at middle just mows him down. Goodness. Now VeryGames has got their work out. Cut out for work thing to them. NBK. Kills a man. Does go down. Shox. 1 versus 3. I'm going to grab that bomb. But here's Hearts to deal with it. And I think they're going to let him have this bomb. And he grabbed the bomb. They don't seem to be aware of it, though. Going back. And now he can go anywhere. He can go B. He can go A. If he goes B, he'll have 2 players to deal with. If he goes A, I think Hearts will have a good advantage, but it won't be able to get over there fast enough. So let's see where he decides to go. And it looks like he is deciding to go over here at bomb site B. So it's going to be up to Irek. Again, he's in the pivotal position, and he's got to take this headshot as this player runs by. Of course, he has Hearts really nearby to help him out, so Shox is definitely in some trouble here. 1 versus 3. He wants to get this bomb down. He can still win this round, and it looks like he is going for it. Oh! Alright, they know where he is. Rotate should be called. Here comes Hearts. Sees him. Irek in position. Oh, sees him. Knows where he is. Waits for his teammates. This is smart. Here comes Hearts. Moving in. They're setting up a good surround, and they're throwing everything they can at him. They're making sure they don't lose this. They're being very careful. I love that they're doing this. I love that they're playing this safe. 10 seconds left. There's another shot. And Irek takes him out from the other position. That was so smart by Clan Mystik. Instead of just like, hey, there he is, guys. What can one man do? And just rushing him. They set up so they engage like 3 at a time and force Shox to make the first move. Because Shox, of course, had to plant that bomb. So using counter-terrorists to their advantage, not getting too cocky. And that's Clan Mystik. Alright, Terrace setting up for a B-side take, sending 1 player at over there. I mean, A-side take, setting 1 player at B, but player gets picked really quickly. That's unfortunate. So this probably isn't going to work, and that smoke is definitely not in the right position. Does not block off Apex. Apex actually using that smoke. And Terrace trying to push into the site. Probably not going to happen. 2 versus 3 now. Oh, Existence coming in from the other side, but they know where he is. Apex waiting for him. Smoke is clearing. Shoots him as it clears. Just Shox left. And what? Okay, even that up to a 1 versus 1, but Kyojima got the last frag there. Shox took on 3 players at the same time. He took down 3, but was not able to take down the last one. Still a good effort by VeryGames, but look at this. Clan Mystik now coming back on CT side. Maybe this map is super CT sided. Maybe that is the siding on Valve Mirage. Alright, another A take here. They are going to be buying once again. And Apex mowing down. He's got to reload, though. And there's another shot, allowing Kyojima to take some frags. KQLY rotating. This actually looks like a good round for VeryGames. 2 versus 3 with players inside of the site. Good hold off. Just Smith Z left. Now just evened it up with that shot. The Eric taking down Scream. Put it at a position where VeryGames is in some trouble. And VeryGames really wants to win a point at this run. They look like they almost had this one, too. And Smith Z does go down. So Clan Mystik holds on to it. Blue shell effect is going to be kicking in full force. And we'll see if VeryGames will just do an AK-47 buy every round. And here they go again doing the AK-47 buy. Not able to buy all the smokes and flashes that they want. Almost sort of like a half buy here. 2 players forced to Galil, but they all do have armor and helmet. Oh no, Shock's not even able to buy a helmet here. He always one helmet on the CT side. If he's a one-hit headshot kill by those counter-terrorists at this point, if you look at all the counter-terrorist weapons. So always want to make sure you can get that helmet. May have gone for the helmet in Galil, but Shock's maybe feeling comfortable enough with his shooting that he's like, alright, I can take him. I can take him. And trying to wallbang players at middle, it's not really working out for him. Shock's taking on Erek. Does get smoked off. And here comes NBK creeping into bomb site A. Ooh, nice shot on Kyoshima. Takes him down to 4 health. And finally gets the frag. Look at that. Even it's up into a 3 versus 3 here. It's NBK. Terrace now rotating around inside of T-spawn to push and take bomb site A. And here comes KQLY to deal with this. In a good position, but this looks like a round for VeryGames has a chance. 2 players for the holds off there. And Flash is coming down. They do not have these smokes to take this site, though, so actually looks good for Mystik. And actually defensive smoke going down there. Mystik has all the cards. Terrace still going for frags, though. 28 seconds left. 16 health on NBK. Still with the Galil. Trying to get good position on Hearts, who he seems to know is low, so he tries to wallbang, but you can't wallbang there. And now 1 versus 3. Looking unfortunate for VeryGames. Mystik positioning themselves once again, forcing Terrace to make the move and forcing him to take him on 3 against 1. So, Clan Mystik is playing this CT side. They definitely appear to have a very unique style to CT side. It's sort of, when you would think about it logically, what they're doing is like the right way to play. It's a very safe way to play, and it's a smart way to play. Alright, here's Kyoshima. Setting up with his AWP. Looks like KQLY goes for the pick at middle with the AWP. He feels comfortable enough with his aim that he's like, you know, there's an upper here, I'll just take him down. I don't care, I get there first. Oh, what's the deegs? And we do have a save here from VeryGames, going for that Blaze deeg shot. They're sending NBK first, like, here's the job, here's the plan, man. You go out there, grab the 1 deeg, and then we'll take the site. Will he get it, though? We see counter-terrorist set up looking right at him. Oh! Probably not going to happen. Yep, here are the counter-terrorists. Playing safe, playing passive. Waiting for the terrorists to make a move. Not getting out of position. And there's Scream. Trying to grab a frag off of Apex. Not going to happen. And here's Irek once again in the pivotal position to hold off this bomb plant. Oh, there's a good pre-flash. I love that. I think he was able to half-flash Shocks there. Alright, down to 8 health, so we can still get fragged. Here comes Existence, but Hearts is on the other side, takes him down with a spray down. And Clan Mystik now, not allowing VeryGames to take a single point, has put themselves almost tied with them. So VeryGames needs to... This is not good. VeryGames had a huge lead, and they're letting it slip away. It's letting it slip away. Not able to make anything happen. Need to try something else here on T side. And they will be going at middle. Let's see if KQLY can get his pick. Oh, he's going up against Scream. And he gets smoked out. We'll be pre-nading. It was a good pre-nade, but it didn't hit anybody. It was a smart idea to do it, though. Now Heart's in position to hold middle. Terrace have taken it. And they're somehow able to pick KQLY. Oh, he went over to the connector. Look down connector, but there's Terrace all over middle now. So Terrace now have taken mid control. They picked off a player. This is really their round. Oh, and there goes Existence. And here's Erek in the pivotal position here to hold off bomb site B. Counter Terrace, 2 of them inside CT spawn to hold off A. Look how passive they're playing. This will allow them to do good rotates. Oh, there's a nice shot by Erek, but he does go down. He trades himself. Is that really what you want to do at this point? It looks like it's going to work out. And Terrace now getting ready to push into the site. We already have Hearts in a forward position here. As NBK and Shocks move around, trying to get advantage on where these guys are. Takes out Apex. Now just Hearts to deal with. 1 versus 2. And once again, VeryGames is not able to take the site. They maneuvered properly. They even were able to take a pick. But at the end of the day, they still were not able to take the bomb site. Clan Mystik setting up in very good defensive positions. So it's looking like this map is really gone very counter-terrorist sided. And now teams are tied up 12-12. Nice turnaround there. As VeryGames puts himself Yeah, the hot seat. They've got to win some rounds. Here we go. Got some underpass usage here. Ooh, nice shot there. There's a trade. Trades will sort of favor the terrorists. That's good for them. And we have three players inside of B pushed up saying, hey, they're probably going B and it's time when they take middle. And terrorists are like, okay, then we'll go A. And as they do that, all of these counter-terrorists rotate through CT spawn. We've seen them do this a few times. And then they surprise them. They surprise the terrorists when they try to take the site. So here's MBK like, how did they get there so fast? Oh, that had to hurt. And screaming shocks with 2 players left. Counter-terrorist still inside CT spawn, rotating around. This is a very interesting way to play this map. And now just shocks. 1 versus 4. Bomb is down, and he goes down. Made a little bit of noise. Tipped Iraq off, who then just ran for the frag. And Clan Mystik now at 13 points against VeryGames 12. I love this setup by them. They are sort of figuring out where these players are. They have a player middle just to see. They really have position of this whole area. And they just rotate back and forth from here. They are not out in the minutia of this area. And it will be just a full-on push here. Here's Erek to hold it off. And good flashes going down. Terrace all over this site. Not able to locate this player. Heart's taking players down. And just existence left. And that just did not work. The let's run into bomb site B did not work. The smoke went down. That totally screwed him over. And not going to happen there for VeryGames. Well, they tried it. They've been losing at what they're doing. They tried something desperate. They tried something crazy, and it didn't work out, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, they did try something. It's really, when you get into this position where you've lost 14 rounds in a row, you are, in your mind, just like, this is not working. We have to do something different. We have to try something. And now they're going to try a bomb site A take. And let's see if they're going to be able to do it. They tried the strategy before. Didn't work out. Counter-terrorists are actually in different positions this time. With Apex in a very forward position. Look at this. Apex puts himself in a position where he'll get attacked from 2 sides at once. Another smoke. They're waiting for the defensive smokes to clear. And then they'll take bomb site A. So we had no action at middle. They haven't seen anybody at middle. And let's actually get an aerial view of this bomb site take. Once the smokes start to fly, and you'll see where they land. There's 2 spots there on the left, and then 1 should be in the site right below where we're looking. So Terrace now, oh, they actually do not have that smoke down. So Terrace now will be pushing into the site. We do have Kiyoshima here inside of CT spawn. He has not been smoked out. They actually didn't have that smoke. So this player is able to just sort of have free reign of the site. You can't plant while this player is here. So that was just a failed attempt. 2 out of 3 smokes ain't bad. Actually, it is, and they were not able to take bomb site A. VeryGames just put themselves in a match point here. Clan Mystik, 1 more point, and they win this thing against VeryGames, who has not been able to take a single point on this half. Wow. That is unfortunate, and I lied before on the score. This is actually, was it like 12 points in a row on this half? Yeah, 12 in a row. Never mind on that last number. And what are they doing? Oh, Apex doing it. Remember I said we'd see him there? See him pushing up middle? And there he goes. Apex loves that spot. Terrace now trying to take mid control. Heart's in position to hold him off. Do not have the smokes and flashes. They have 2 smokes left. We'll see where they use them. Probably to try and take a bomb site. MBK going for frags here. Playing it passive, but again, they're not able to break this defensive perimeter by Clan Mystik. Here's another defensive smoke here from Erek. If he sees a player, he'll throw the smoke. Oh, okay, so they're setting up here, once again, to go for a bomb site A take. They've got 2 smokes. Let's see where they decide to throw them this time. 5 players versus 4. This is really their chance to come back and try to put this thing into a tie. So here come the smokes. Where's the second smoke? Actually, I think it's already been thrown. And just holding it off with some nice shooting there. Looks like Terrace, this is definitely their chance. It's just Hearts here. Terrorists have control of A. Finally going to be able to get this bomb down. 35 seconds left. This is match point here. Oh, Hearts now in position. Trying to plant this bomb. They have to kill Hearts, though. Hearts has the game sense to say, you know what? What are they waiting for? They're sending someone to come in from behind. So now Hearts can shoot him as they try to plant. He hears the plant. Does go for the frag. Sprays them both down. That is for the win there, and Clan Mystik will defuse this thing 16 to 12. Congratulations to Clan Mystik winning the grand finals here, and VeryGames unfortunately losing that thing. Congratulations once again to Clan Mystik. I am the WarOwl, and I still have no closer.